Children of the earth tribe, rise up, rise up. Children of the earth tribe, rise up. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on today. This episode of As the Tarot Turns is brought to you on purpose with purpose. I am your host, Nacho Mama. Some people call me Crystal, some people call me Criddle, like Riddle with a C. Either way, Nacho Mama is a personality, not a person. Today I'm going to read for the collective of Gemini. Gemini. Doesn't matter if you're a man dealing with a woman dealing with a man dealing with a man, or a woman dealing with a woman. Or if you ain't dealing with nobody, you just want some sort of confirmation, guidance, clarity. We'll see what sort of cards the universe has for you today, Gemini. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you so feel inclined. And on that note, I'm going to take a moment of silence for everybody that's suffering in Ukraine and all the families around the world that are affected by this that's going on. This is ridiculousness. By this ridiculousness that's going on. So if you want to bow your head for a second with me in a moment of silence for Ukraine. I can't help it, y'all. Every time that I watch the news or something, I just start crying. My prayers go out to all of you. With that being said, let's get right to it, Gemini. Gemini. Light workers, right? Holding that vibration. United we stand, you guys. Divided we fall. Ain't no unity without community. Gemini. Universe, please use me as a conduit to express the best message for Gemini's personal growth. Please and thank you. So mote it be. Amen. Whatever sort of messages Gemini needs to hear. Oh, I just heard deck switch right away. Not that one? Okay, this one. Go to my trusty dusty. Gemini. What does Gemini need to hear today, universe? Please and thank you. So let it be. Amen. Gemini. Nine of Cups. In reverse. You feeling like you ain't good enough? Like you feeling some sort of emotional gossip, sister circle gossip shit? Some sort of sister circle that's let you down, huh? What else can we tell Gemini here? What does Gemini need to know, universe? Oop, that one flipped. Three of Pentacles. Yep, that's working in a team. Some sort of teamwork isn't working out. Some sort of gossip sister circle. Like these, see all these people in her ear? She's just sitting there looking at those cups, you know? But whatever it is, whatever sort of like sister circle, gossip sewing circle, he said, she said bullshit has made you feel some sort of way, man. Ooh, and the Tower. Boom. Ouch, Gemini. This has to do with working with others. This is some sort of work with others. Remember, towers only fall when you build on faulty foundations, y'all. What else do you need to tell Gemini? Ace of Swords, that aha moment. Some sort of truth came out. Either with some sort of truth that you carried, or somebody brought you some truth that brought some sort of tower moment. It could be some sort of truth about some sort of gossiping sister circle, some he said, she said shit that you are not trying to be involved in. Or maybe you got yourself involved in some gossipy sister circle, he said, she said shit, and it made some sort of tower fall, and that's not what you wanted. That wasn't it. You're at the Seven of Pentacles on top of the Three of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, huh? With the Ten of Wands on the split. Yeah, it's made you reel up in your head, man. It's like you keep going over and over it. You just want to sail on to calmer waters. You want to put the past behind you. Or somebody wants to sneak out in the past, but you're dealing with the devil. Feel like you are dealing with the devil and you just want to put that past behind you. You want to let it go. You want to move on. You don't want to be part of this sister circle, this in-between, you know? The he said, she said. The Furies telling you that you're not good enough. You know, oh, what's the point? You'll never be good enough. What's the point of reaching out and having friends? All your friends are, you know, all part of this sister circle. He said, she said. Ain't nobody really there, you know? It's having all this negative dialogue in your head. Whatever happened with this group of people has really put a damper on your spirit, Gemini. You know, but you're holding yourself together pretty well. But on the inside, man, that internal dialogue, like, universe knows all. But I feel like you got caught up in some sort of devilish game. And you just want it all to go away. You don't want to talk about it. You don't want to talk to them. You don't want them to talk to you. You don't want them to talk about you. You just want it to act like nothing ever happened. You want that wheel to turn, man. You want it to end. Just like I said, death and the Wheel of Fortune right there. But you still keep running over the conversations in your head. Like, you know, having, like, you know, when you be sitting at work or you're on the bus or you're sitting in your car just driving and you're like, you can talk for both people. You know, you hear the conversation they had with you and they're all da-da-da-da-da, and you conversate back with them in your head. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's this back and forth conversation, but you're only having it with yourself, you know? All the wish you would have, could have said, all the wish you wouldn't have said, all the how it could have gone differently. And I feel like that wound is still really fresh, Gemini. There's some sort of really fresh wound still. That you're still up in your head with that internal dialogue. Still having conversations with the same person that you're not even having a conversation with. Yeah, universe, I was just asking my head, what's the best way to get out of this? And it's to not be in between. You don't want to be in between the he said, she said. You pulled yourself out of that, or you're pulling yourself out of that. Yep, with the Empress card here. Just want to be loving, nurturing. You want to birth new ideas. Have fruitful experiences. Lay down fruitful seeds, you know, plant seeds in fertile ground. You don't want to hear no more of it. You don't want to hear it. I don't blame you. Sometimes it's hard to not get all caught up in that he said, she said shit, especially if it's somebody that you know, admire or appreciate or hold dear to your heart. You know, it could be your kids and some sort of he said, she said. It could be the friends of your kids, you know, and you're listening to this and it's got you all up in your mind about, you know, well, what you would have said, what they could have said differently. And it's like you just want to shut your ears and walk away. Like, I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be a part. Like, not my circus, not my monkeys, man. You ever had some of those friends? I know I've had friends in the past where it's like the only thing that they ever talked about was other people, you know? Like, they had nothing real to talk about. They didn't talk about, like, the depths of the earth. They didn't talk about spirit or God or universe. Like, all they did was talk about the Kardashians and what sort of bag this chick was wearing, who plucked their eyebrows the best, and, you know, this real mundane, materialistic, superficial shit, man. And sure enough, one day they was talking shit about me, man. And you should have, like, I should have already known that. Like when the only conversations that they have with you is about other people, you can guarantee that the conversations that we have with other people is about you, you know? So watch what other people are talking about when you walk in, or when you first meet someone, or like a group of people, you know? Because guaranteed, if they're out there talking about somebody, they're probably going to be out there talking about you, Gemini. Or if you're out there talking about somebody, you know, like watch the people and the conversations that you're having. Watch what sort of conversations you're having with other people. Like, are they meaningful? You know, are they in depth? Are you having any good conversations with people? Or are they all just superficial, mundane bullshit? You know, like, I really thought Kardashian was a couch fabric. You know, no disrespect to the Kardashians, but fuck, man. I lived in the woods for so long. When I came out, I was like, Kardashian, that sounds like a couch fabric. I had no idea who they even were. There's some people that's all they know. Yeah, I feel like somebody just wants to walk out. Somebody being sneaky just wants to, like, is this guy stealing those swords? You know what I mean? Or is this dude taking the alcohol from their parents in the middle of the night so they don't drink it anymore? Maybe all those people that are inside there are drunk, you know, and this dude's just doing what universe told him to do. No matter what, if he's stealing them or not stealing them, he's still fulfilling Spirit's mission. You know? There are so many different ways you could look at that card. But I remember I was little, and my best friend's parents had an alcohol problem. We stole all their alcohol one night, went and poured it down the fucking sink, man. They thought that we was the devil, but we thought we were doing God's work. You know, we thought we were doing the right thing. So does this person think he's doing the right thing? Do you think you're doing the right thing? I mean, there are so many different ways that can be looked at here, but it's still fulfilling Spirit's prophecies, still fulfilling God's work, man. You know, and it sucked, man. Like, after we stole all the alcohol, we were so proud of ourselves. Like, yeah, we took all the alcohol and dumped it down the drain, you know? But my friend got his ass beat the next day. Did it make him quit drinking? Eventually they quit drinking, but it wasn't the next night. You know? So I don't know who's doing what to who, but there seems to be something going on in the background, some sort of he said, she said, and I don't know if they're just fulfilling their prophecy, you know? Fulfilling the prophecy for you to see them so you can see it in the true light. Deck switch. What else can we tell Gemini? These cards shuffle so nice. Gemini. What can we tell Gemini, universe? On the cut, we have suffering. Whatever it is, it's got you real up in your head. It makes you feel real, like, alone. I just have this real, like, alone type feel. You don't know who's who. You don't know who to trust. You don't know who you could talk to without them judging you, without them running their mouth on you, without, you know what I mean? So you keep a lot of that shit to yourself. Best person to talk to is Spirit. I mean, Spirit knows everything anyways. God, Spirit, whatever you want to call it. You know, but if you truly need help with something, you need some guidance somewhere, like, ask your angels. They can't come in and do anything for you without your permission, man. So if you need clarity or guidance in something, ask the universe, ask the angels for help, and just let go and see what happens, you know? It might hurt the people that fall away, but be thankful that Spirit took them from you, because they were having conversations that you didn't hear. There's a lesson to be learned in everything. Perspective. Perceptive perspective. Just as I was saying, there's a lesson to be learned in everything. The strangest of places if you look at it right. As I was walking down Rub-a-Dub Square. Right? It doesn't matter. Like, you get the weirdest, like, universe comes in and smacks you with some shit out of nowhere, and it's like, whoa. And then we go, nah, that couldn't be right. That couldn't be right. And then the universe comes in and slaps you with some shit again. You're like, whoa. And then you second guess yourself again. Nah, that couldn't have been it. That's not it. Only to find out later that you probably should have listened to yourself in the first place. Yep, closure. You already know the answers. It doesn't make them hurt any less, you know? But it's better to find out now than to always wonder and be living in some sort of weird lie, you know? Because really, we're only lying to ourselves at the end of the day. Most of the time, we always know the truth. And the crown, yep, part of your awakening. Sometimes everything has to fall apart in order for it to fall in place, man. And it's having that faith. Having faith. And that's the truth. Boom! Mic drop. Elvis has left the building. I would just watch who you're talking to and what sort of conversations the people you are around are having, because whatever conversations the people you around you are having, those are the conversations they're having about you as well. You know what I mean? If you're in a group of people that all they do is just talk shit about other people, guaranteed they're going to talk shit about you. You know? If you're in a group of people that all they want to do is talk about the upliftment of the collective consciousness, about how they can help humanity, about how they can be better peoples for themselves, about, you know, like real spiritual shit, like surround yourself with real spiritual conversations, even if it's only talk between you and spirit, man. At least having one spiritual conversation a day between you and spirit is better than having 10 million mundane, freaking materialistic, shallow conversations, right? Find one person that you, even if it's just yourself and you're talking to yourself in the mirror, man, you're talking to spirit, you're talking to your angels, you're talking to God, you're writing it down, right? And then guess what will happen? You'll start having these conversations outside yourself. You'll start finding people that have these conversations with you, that can be able to keep up on your level, you know? Don't dull your shine to stay in this conversation. I excuse myself. If people talking about some bullshit, I don't even give myself an excuse anymore. I just up and leave most of the time. Like, smile and nod. Doop, off I go. So pay attention to your surroundings, Gemini. Pay attention to the people that you're surrounding yourself with. And if you don't like what you hear, you don't like what you see, then change it. Because you have that power. All right? I love you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you so feel inclined. And on that note, remember to keep your vibration. You might not think that your vibration means anything, but man, I call it grid work. That's grid work for the planet. Every person that you come into contact with, you are changing their vibration. Their vibration changes your vibration. So if your vibration is stronger than their vibration, then they have to mend to you, not you mend to them. So keep your vibe high. All right? Love you, Gemini. Vibe high, Gemini. And I'm out. Vroom, beep, beep.